What's going on, guys? Tom Newsham back with another video, and today we're going to be checking out how to make Greg Doucette's Skor protein bars in the UK. So Greg actually has a video out on his channel about this, and I highly recommend that you guys go check that out. However, some of the ingredients he uses aren't actually available in the UK. So in order to make them in the UK, you're going to have to make your own substitutes. So the main thing which I was really struggling to get my hands on was something called fibre that he uses. You can see it in the video. It's got it in a big jug, and it's basically just a high fibre sweetener that he uses as sort of like the liquid base of his protein bars. Now in his video he doesn't actually give any measurements on how much protein powder he's using or how much of the fibre he's using. So I've had to kind of do a little bit of trial and error, make a few batches, and I think I've more or less nailed it with this one. Now instead of the fibre you're going to use something from Whey Protein called vita fibre. Now all this is just a powder that you mix with water. Now what you want to do is get yourself a big measuring bowl there. He microwaves it for 30 seconds. I've done it both ways. It doesn't really seem to make much of a difference, but this one has been microwaved for 30 seconds. I've mixed a serving, which is 15 grams, with 150 mils of water. So that's going straight in there. Now in terms of the protein, if you're using the Impact Whey Protein, you want to use about 10 scoops. He has like a big Pyrex jug. We're using 10 scoops. So guys, we have our Vita Fibre and our protein powder in there. Now what you want to do is you want to give it a bit of a stir, just make sure that all the protein powder is absorbing that liquid there. Because one thing I've done in the past is make it too liquidy, and it doesn't really clump up. Like you see the way it's clumping up there? That is exactly what you want. You want it to be kind of solid. You don't really want any liquid to this at all. Now as you're watching me stir, I would, as always, appreciate a subscribe, click the notification bell and smash the heck out of that like button. Really helps the YouTube algorithm, helps my channel grow, helps more people find more content like this. Alright guys, so now we're going on to our second substitute, which is the skinny syrup. He uses Walden Farms, which is really only in America and Canada. You can get it in the UK, but it is incredibly expensive. So we're going to go in, because this is a little bit more liquidy, we're going to go in with around about 40 mils of this. Going in, and again, we're going to start stirring all of that up. It should, once you have the syrup, should start to sort of give a little bit more, start getting a little bit more room to maneuver with it. And then just final ingredient that you want to use is some cocoa powder. So it's 20 grams, got it upside down, 20 grams, 17, 18, there we are, 20. And again, you just start stirring. Now again, by adding that, it gives it a little bit more of a fudgy taste, a little bit more of a fudgy texture as well. And then finally, use a little bit of vanilla extract. Put in there. Just eyeball it. He uses about a teaspoon, that's around about what I put in there. And really, it should look like a bit of a cake batter when you're doing this. You see that? Boom. And then all that's left to do, grab yourself a baking tray, put a bit of parchment paper over it, and then you just pour all of this in there. Look at that. Look how thick that is. Again, you can add a little bit more liquid to it, however, in my experience, it doesn't really freeze that well. And then you end up with the liquid at the bottom of the bars after it's thawed out. So, wouldn't recommend that. Should be like a toffee-like texture. So guys, there you are. That's what it should kind of look like, the finished product. After that, you just put it in the freezer for about 8 to 12 hours. Overnight is usually best. And then all you have to do, take it out of the freezer the next day, take the parchment paper off, cut it into bars, and then you can enjoy. Now because this recipe is a little bit different to Greg's, I've got all the calories and macronutrients there. Alright guys, so got a whole load here, topped them with frozen raspberries. Now you can really top them with whatever you want or just leave them blank. Now Greg tops his with Skor pieces, which are basically like little caramel toffee pieces. They look like this, you can get them at any supermarket in the UK. You won't struggle to find those. And that's really it guys. So thank you so much for watching the video. Leave a like. Have you tried these? Comment down below, let me know. If you haven't, what's your favourite protein bar? I'd love to know. And in the meantime, subscribe to the channel, ring that notification bell, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya!